Going back in. I'll be very easy dudes. To the point I'm going to use a the holy water. Hey man, if it gets me to avoid fights. I'm already 110 hours into this, man. The problem with holy water is it only lets you skip fights that are really low level to you. Obviously it only matters in these parts where there's random battles. Ugh. Really have to just go through this whole place again? An interesting reuse of assets. Maybe he was in a different direction. I see a way right now. Do you think these puzzles would stay solved? I got him. Bitch boy. So is Kiefer just down here? He's not. Must have been a different direction then. Or he's farther down. Oh yeah. We got the super puzzle. Kiefer, you deserve it, man. Pay for your words and deeds, my friend. So yeah, this might leave at the beginning of next month. We'll see. Hopefully it's in like the middle or the end of next month if it does. Because if it leaves at the beginning, I feel like I'd want to delay. God of War. These Pokemon. Even though we're 110 hours in, I think we still got a fair bit left. I mean, there's a chance maybe we'd finish the main story today. Who knows? But the post game apparently pretty juicy. Inside. Also got all this side stuff here. Kiefer, what the hell's going on here, man? What the hell are you doing? You'd having to use these holy waters over and over. It took forever. You know who else is worried about you, buddy? Your dad you abandoned. Your friend who had to go save the world without you, Kiefer. Always a boss. Kiefer didn't even bring a weapon, dude. You kidding me, son? Ability sealed. It's not good for Sylvando. I wouldn't say he's useless without his abilities, but I'd rather swap in someone else. I don't know what kind of attack that is. I feel like when I go in 2D I need to slow the game down. I have very little information available. And these guys are usually just physical attackers. So it's kind of hard to tell. I can't use abilities, which makes them not very useful. Although that'll wear off eventually. I don't know if I can like clean that off. Okay. Not a shitload of health, but absolutely a lot of damage coming out. Luckily we got our buffs off quick. She's got 15 skill points. Let's turn this one in. Glasses. Swear. The Imperial Pantry of Parthenia. American has been added to the list of locations you can travel to from the altar of the Forgotten Path. Oh, it's a password. I don't get that often. Password within a password. There's nothing he wouldn't do for me, yeah. Including ditching his family and friends, man. Oh, that's a classic move. Another key for Jack. The air orbit. They're elevating shoes. Obtained from great hounds who guard a tower where flying horses dwell. A certain pillar dedicated to the holiest of horses. Alright. Well, here's the pantry. Are we going through this again? What's up, Sim? Should have brought more holy water. I'll go and do a holy water trip soon. Yeah. The buckaroos and all that. Oh, there's chests down here, what? These new? I never get these. Are they mimics maybe? They might be mimics. And that would be why. Oh, we gotta see the skill. Oh, more worth it than it seemed. Beaver beats. I needed to see the princess first. I don't know if that means we have to go back to where the princess was and then come here, or if you just was saying shit in a weird order. Not like there's a whole lot else to be doing here. There's like a drop down. Oh. Wheel broke. Oh, we're just following somebody across like all the areas, man. It's going to wheel broke? I don't know where that is. Although I do think we have some kind of thing to find up in the overworld, so I'm gonna go grab some more holy waters. While we're at it, go to it's supposed to be a place full of knights and all that business, so it's famous for its knights. I would say that would be Hendrick's place. The castle. Heliodor. Question is, when can we just go to Heliodor again? Maybe that's gonna be like a post-game thing? Hopefully that's enough for the rest of the game. I mean, you can avoid most creatures just walking around, so... it's not terribly necessary. Let's move my monitor one second. I want you guys as close to the screen as possible for maximum speed ready. I'm missing a creature. There's a lot of fucking creatures though, so I don't know. We fought this guy. I'm sure we have. Who could it be? Could it be a nighttime guy? Could it be a rarefied? That's the thing, it could be rarefied. If it was a rarefied though, it would be a rare griffin. Which I don't know if the rarefieds... they come in vicious forms. Might not. Well, can't get in here yet. Hey, I wonder when you get to go back to Heliodor. But apparently the book is supposed to be in a castle. Hopefully we get the ultimate key today. That would be awesome. Read that quest. Find a book that will help Erin regain the belief that she's worthy of the innie she once won. Right. I don't think there's many books in this bit though. I think we'd have to go up a floor. I mean, the head badass knight, this guy right here, Hendrik, comes from this kingdom, so... this isn't the place of knights. And then the only place I could think of would be Dungersville. Well, no. They do gas up knights in Gallopolis, but there's fucking important knights like everywhere. I mean, the guy who used to be the biggest baddest knight of all is in one city. Right, this guy's the current like guy that everybody looks up to as a knight. He's in this one. Then there's Galapagos, but they have like a knight's code and shit. Like, there's all sorts. I don't know which one would be considered the biggest. We'll just check them all out. We've read all these. I'm just seeing if there's an extra passage for this quest. Alright, I'm thinking maybe Galapagos. Probably in the castle. See, the idea of this quest is we're looking for so the innkeeper from Dragon Quest IX, who started as like a little village lady and then became a full-fledged innkeeper like her daddy, is not feeling so hot about it, so we're trying to find a book to cheer her up, I guess. Hey, what's up, Outcast? The post-birthday man. How was your day? I'm not seeing any more books. I don't know if we can talk to the prince maybe, or just some random knights. Persian food. If I've had it. Sounds like a good time though. Always is hanging out, fam. Still had cool nights. What if I already have what she wants? Hey, morning, Tracker. The hunch you'll find in a place that sucks. A lot of store by chivalry and knightly know-how. I mean, dude, that's like half the places in Dragon Quest, man. I mean, I literally might have it for all I know. I have to like re-talk to her. Well, maybe we'll do some other quests there first and then come back and we'll find out our answer as we go. Chivalry. Knights and chivalry. Quite a bit of options there. Munahan. Galenholm. Knights and chivalry. I mean, this is the first. We've already had to come back here before. I don't know if this place was really about knighthood and chivalry. I would be shocked if it didn't. I don't remember it because I haven't played the original Shovel Knight forever, only the ones that star other characters, but I'd be shocked if it did. It feels like it'd be like his tagline. Or it'd be one of those things that, you know how they have the little like start of level little phrase they have, and they'll usually be little puns or something. I think it'd be the same there. The boss fight. Monkey. Lion monkey. Freezing blizzard. Okay. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, because this is all side 2D content, but you can play the entire game in 2D, and I mean, sure, they're gonna cover a lot of the same beats, but I mean, the gameplay works different, the HUD's different, certain spells like Zoom work different, and of course, the environments are gonna be totally different. Most of the costumes are still, you know, sprited and everything. I mean, it's like a full another game. Yeah, for sure. And a lot of people aren't gonna do it. I mean, this is probably something maybe that would go well more over in Japan, but I mean, I would never recommend playing this game in 2D because you're missing out on a lot of what makes this game special. But as like a mode, if you just want to replay it, I guess it's cool. Especially if you're into the traditional ones. If somehow you played all of the Dragon Quest before this and you still hadn't have enough, what's the 2D ones? Yeah, it's like some psycho Kickstarter goal, for sure. Not this guy. So how it works is the main game is in 2D and 3D, but there's Tickletown, Tockletown, I don't know what the fuck it's called. That is only 2D, and you just go there to do side quests, and you find passwords to go to essentially old Dragon Quest games. This is in Dragon Quest 6. This area. You find passwords in the 3D world to go to old Dragon Quest games in 2D for side content. This is new. Yeah, there's exclusive 2D content essentially that you have to use the 3D to unlock, but then the base game is in 2D and 3D. To a certain extent. Obviously it's not going to have everything, because it's in 2D. But I think the idea was the 2D version was originally for like, what, was it the 3DS or something? Something like that. I don't remember for sure how that worked out. Was it the 3DS or was it just the Switch version had it? And that was it. The Briscoletti Mansion. It's all the different waifus. This is from the DS version of 5, I guess. Because I don't think the chick on the left was in the original. This is just the blue-haired chick and then your childhood friend, and if you don't pick your childhood friend, you're a fucking monster. I gotta pick a bride to be. One of my friends? You're my bride, Sylvando. What happened? You can open one of the treasure chests. How about both? I don't want 2,000 gold. Lame. Oh no, it was in the other one. Yeah, I chose Bianca in 5. Because I don't hate myself. Pause the game. What? It's paused. Sorta. How can I help you, man? Better be big run info. A bunch of windows up here. SRL meteorologist here to fish welcome to the chill season. Jam-packed weapon stages and events. Are we watching this? I never mentioned I hate Twitter. Is this like somewhere that isn't Twitter? So I can actually have it not be the size of a fucking dime on the screen. Here. Twitter. Not that it's your fault. I'm just talking about it. Oh, this is on iOS, but just that I wish Twitter let you like put it in theater mode or something. You know, dang it. Like a new area? Oh, it's like a new map. That's nice and all. But where's Big Room? I don't know if any of these are returning maps. X battles. What's that? Kino time. Now we're talking, dude. Give me something. New map? Or is this Big Round? It looks like it's Big Round because it's on fucking bizarre maps. Unless they're making really cool maps for this mode. Nice, dude. Good. The question is, though, are there gonna be new fucking... Is there gonna be new King Salmonids? Well, hopefully that comes out and Big Run's just out right then. I'm worried it's gonna be like the chill season and then Big Run's gonna be like at the end of February or some dumb shit. Cool. I'm glad Big Run exists. I'll be playing that. I'm taking a little break lately, but I'll probably grind that pretty hard. It says imminent. Surely, right? Is Big Run gonna be just like a permanent mode? I mean, I'd be down for more permanent modes instead of bullshitting around. Yeah, it's probably timed. Yeah, let's go to the Neverglade. I don't know where Wheelbrook is. Oh, cool. I think there's more maps coming out. Probably should have been in the game already, but good. But I'm glad that we're getting some, at least something coming out, right? Especially for Sammy. We'll see if any of those maps work at all for Salmon Run, but I'll take anything, man. Hopefully some hot rewards too. Well, this is the fairy realm. Or, I guess we're technically not in, like, the fairy realm. Or another fairy realm. And we're, like, in the Neverglade, which is maybe outside the fairy realm. The problem is, we could be unlocking new areas at some point. I should probably go to places I know for sure I can go to, but... I don't know a big tree in these areas. Oh. But I know we can find a branch where there's a local Silva Pathecus that uses the branch as its fencing skills. Local Silva Pathecus? What? I have to fight. Is it a fucking rare one? I can't check the areas around here. What even is that, dude? Silver Pathecus? Just wanna walk back and forth till we get it. Hellbound Horrors. I mean, I'm assuming we're looking for a rarefied. Rarefied. Oh, Silva Pathecus. There we go. Certain kind, apparently. So it seems like it'd be a rare. We're good. Never mind. There you go, dude. Nice. Oh. How good is the Tempest Shield? Nope. Thanks anyways, pals. Thanks, nerds, but no thanks. Right. Clear the Ruby Path of Doom, which we got a while ago. Might not be very hard. Oh hey, the cool song, but in a retro form. Oh shit. He's gonna stream it? Oh, how many hours? 10:45. In 2.5 hours? Yeah, we'll watch it, fuck it. I mean, I was gonna vote on him. For a laugh. See if they're a joke this year. I don't know really, what would even be an episode at this point? I don't even know. We'll see. I guess we'll do that in a couple hours. I'll reset the stream for it. Oh yeah, dude. That's exactly what we need. Yeah, Deathloop, the return of Deathloop. The moment you've all been waiting for. I could see it. I mean, Elden Ring will be in there. I mean, what would be like, yeah, like an upsell, man? Like, I don't know. I mean, apparently COD this year was halfway decent. I don't know when they cut off the deal, right? I mean, if Sonic was in there. November 18th is the cutoff. So God of War is gonna be in there. How can people even vote, man? People aren't even done with that game. I mean, is there any integrity to the average voting process? Let's be real. The fan vote, or any of the votes. Some God of War will be in there. Pokemon's on the 18th, bros. Game of the year. Can we vote? Wait, aren't we allowed to vote on Monday? Like today? But you can vote on games that are in a week? Never enough, Bebop. Never. Vote for games that haven't even come out yet. Surely that's not how that's gonna work, right? Do you think Jeff's website's gonna break as usual every year? The answer will not surprise you. Yes. I think so. Yeah, Draggle. They need to allow us to vote for every game that hasn't come out yet. We already know it's going to be good ahead of time. This guy's doing a lot of damage. Be voting for Deathloop 2. This guy's still alive, man. What the fuck? Really? Ugh. Need to put a Rab back in or something instead of Sylvando. The Robo Robins. Yeah. $10,000 people attacking us right now. So you can play this game in 2D and 3D, the entire game, but there's side content exclusive to the 2D. that you unlock by doing stuff in 3D. So this is side content where you go back into the old Dragon Quest games and try to fix things that are going wrong in them. The idea. It's neat, for sure. I'm gonna end up using like most of my mana down here. Getting to the bottom. Tired of these big guys being here, man. Almost all of the main character's health on the first turn. Yeah, for sure. Thank God, indeed. Oh my God, dude. Fucking encounter rate in these areas are so bad. Yeah. They can't survive without him. Yeah, the encounter rate for how mana intensive this place is a pain in the ass. Kind of a boss at the end too. Yeah, the problem with 2D is that there's just too little information, man. It wasn't as big a deal in the old ones because you had a lot less that was really going on. There was still a bit of information you could see. But the text scroll's so quick in this, I need to change it. Normal. You don't know how many buffs you got, what the enemies got. Status effects you hardly know. You know, what kind of damage you just took. It's one thing if you're not really having to think too hard, but... It's one of those where they did the 2D mode and they got a little too faithful. That's the big lack of information. Oh, this is way too slow, man. This is like ultra slow. I can't just get it in the middle. I guess I could change it to manual and just like spam. This is glacial. 13 for the main character dying, or something else. Yeah, most SMT games are, well, a lot of Personas are like the old ones. SMT3 as well. Right, this is like way too slow, dude. I've been done with 2 fights now. Yeah, it's kind of a classic thing, a lot of JRPGs, but not all of them. Dragon Quest does not, generally, which is good. But not always. Depends, yeah. Most JRPGs, like just your basic ones, you're not gonna get like sniped super easy. I mean, a lot of JRPGs you just spam attack, you know, that kind of shit, so. Definitely not my favorite thing. I like when JRPGs are cool with you dying and using death as part of strategy. So like getting no XP on death sucks. Shit like that. So I want to be able to like use death as part of, you know, a natural thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna sack this guy maybe to pull some shit off, or it's okay if he dies, I'll just put him in the back, like in this game. So, in this game you do lose shit if you die, or you don't lose shit, but you don't get XP. So. Which sucks. If we're just trying to get to the bottom of this area, it wouldn't be too bad. But there's gonna be a boss at the bottom. I mean, I could just use a bunch of sage. I have a bunch of sage elixirs or whatever. I could buy a bunch more. Some densinium. Yeah, thinking something scripted and then you have to go back to the drawing board. That's happened in this series for me. I was like, oh god. Those are usually those midpoints or special moments. If I wanted to be really efficient, we could use like better things. Yeah, that too. Surprisingly, Persona 3 was one of the worst for that. I don't consider Persona 3 like an ultra hard JRPG or anything, but it was surprisingly pretty fuck you about insta kills. There's a lot of fights that are just like you walk into the room, the fellas say hello and instantly muto you before you can like counter. If you don't get the preemptive in Persona 3, there's a pretty real chance you're gonna get fucking muted into insta death on the MC, which is always pretty annoying. Yeah, I liked it as well. Yeah, 3 could be pretty cheesy with it, but at the end of the day it's just luck. There's some particular sets of floors with the tables. You can get bad luck with it. Could happen in SMT3 as well, but That was bad. Let's see, play on hard because then you have less chance to. You have like an innate resistance on the MC to resistance to death, but they like remove that. The main character on hard mode. Nice. 100-0 on Rab, dude. You love to see it. Yeah, the Tartarus bosses are always a pain. Yeah, it was so weird that the normal bosses were... I think the idea is that, like, the normal ones have to be easy, because you could technically, like, do all of Tartarus at, like, the very end of the game. Or something, right? Because you could do like all of Tartarus at once. It's like maybe they, they're like, oh, here's a progression of difficulty in Tartarus, but the normal guys have to be killable at like all different times or something. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Serena instantly dead. Right now I'm just exploring. We'll probably leave and come back to this place. Just want to make sure we get all the side stuff done before we fight like a boss. A lot of seeds down here. Are the dudes easier here? Holy water's actually working. It'd be so weird if only the middle was like used up. I think we found the boss. store this gold, man. Yeah, I don't know if there's a JRPG where I'd say, man, that was like super fucked in the main character death shit. There's definitely, you know, JRPGs that have it, and it can suck. I'm trying to think of one that just really stood out. Not that like I said, not that I think it's a good mechanic or something, really. But luckily, it's not something you see get abused too much. Because it's just kind of rare that you get one shot by stuff in most JRPGs. This game can, Dragon Quest can be an exception sometimes, but you don't game over on main character deaths, SMTU, because of Mudos. I mean, there's games with like Petrify that'll instantly wipe you, I guess. Didn't some Final Fantasies have that? Didn't FF9 have that? Like Basilisks or something? And if you got petrified, it just counted as a fucking death. There's definitely moments, for sure. Is the Viking place like the best? It just heals you instantly and saves. Oh, I need to put my money away, so. A lot of like more simple JRPGs, I'll just give the main character like all the perma stat ups. I do it a little bit less now because I try to be a bit more like optimal, but if I think the main character can use it, like I'll give it to him because there's always like, you know, pretty high chance they'll have like a solo fight or teammates will disappear. So it's like if they can use it, I give it usually. Not so much in Dragon Quest. There's solo fights, but the main character kind of blows sometimes in Dragon Quest. I really care who has deafness. Not really. I should probably use these seeds of skill. Omni-heal. Anybody. Egg Dragon's Blessing. Okay. Who dat? Zap. Oh, fucking zap. My dudes. I guess we could go down this route. Up power, max 1 MP. Or I just save up and do the Giga Smashes. It's cost 16. Blast of Blazing Lightning. Thing is, it's only a group of enemies. It's not all enemies, which makes it like way less desirable. I don't know what I want to do with him. Gotta keep going down that tree. Him of light. I don't know how often we're getting hit with light attacks. I just want the harpistry thing. Increase the effect of hymns. I don't know what I want to do with Sylvando. Like we could do knives, man. Like Sylvando's just got like another tree hiding around somewhere, man. Pied Piper. I mean, I could go up to Cobra Strike for fun. Or I could give him some attack power boosts. I mean, parries, I could grab parries just for fucking shits and giggles. Are any of those like good, regardless of swords or not? Well, there's a 5% pep chance in there. I'll do that. Master knives. That's good. Can cancel positive effects. Wonder how important that is. The Veronica pep power. The question is, which one of these is it? Yeah, it's a good game. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's really long if you do a lot of the stuff. It's been a good time. It's on Game Pass, but I don't know if I would start it through Game Pass. because it might leave within the month, and it's way too long to beat in like a couple of weeks unless you go ham. Oh, well. And it's just on you, huh? Lure, Fisticuffs. I might want to go through Fisticuffs. Get the HP and all that. I think we'll get the pep chance first. Oh, actually, I was gonna get this Air Razor. I don't know if it's any good, but I'll get it anyways. Yeah, I feel you. I've been playing this in bits and pieces. Usually I don't like doing that, but there's been so much coming out, I've been having to take a lot of breaks on it. Big backlogs all around. Magical Might, MP. Ruin. Guess we get the pep power up next. I'm getting more defense, man. Fuck it. Pep. 30 defense. I don't even know who I want to use these skills on, dude. These seeds of skill. Eric, maybe? Just give him all to Eric. And he's got like real things down there. Let's give one to Hendrik for fun. Give one to Serena for fun. Attacks an enemy and absorbs some of their HP. If I actually care about that. What I do care is I think this last sword skill. I think it makes dual wielding deal full damage. Yeah, dual deadly. Which, I mean, it's pretty good. It's not gonna affect Victimizer, but I mean, fuck it. I'm not sure what else I want to throw onto her here. No, we're gonna go for Holier Hymns for sure, but... the idea of Sage's Breath is cute, but... when does she really have a dead turn that I could just plop that on? That wouldn't be better used as like an item coming from somebody else. Mending up there. Enlightenment. We played with claws, really. Probably no Kazing yet. Yeah, I've been at it for like 112 hours or something like that. Definitely take my time And we're doing like all of the stuff, but it's pretty juicy. Speaking of juicy, where are those? I'm still looking for iron doors, but we got the last piece of treasure here, right? Yeah, let me mark that off. Yeah, for sure. The quality of life is really good. And then, you know, you can see how many treasures are in an area. You can see where all the little sparklies are to discover which enemies you fought. Pretty easy to like craft stuff and like recraft it. Fair amount of side quests, but they're not like ultra boring. There's just like a few here and there, so you always want to kind of do them. Yeah, the S version has a lot of extra side content too. There's a good like 6 to 8 hours of like new chapters in the middle of the game. There's a whole slew of side quest areas. You can play the game in fucking 2D, which I mean I'm not doing that. I'll do a little bit of it, but it's good stuff. I mean, I've enjoyed my playthrough of the whole series. I don't think it's blown me away. They're very comfy, you know what to expect. They try to find ways to upgrade where they can, but it's usually still, you know, pretty safe. But this one makes enough upgrades where they should, in enough places where it's actually considered pretty good. Instead of just, you know, that was alright. Like a lot of the other ones. Actually enjoy this one. We'll see by the end. I've got little things like the music not being very good, but yeah, I imagine it's like quicker to get through. Like there's probably less areas. Obviously you don't have 3D to think about. The animations are like gonna be not really there. Maybe I'd watch like a super speed version of the 2D one, but you get to dabble in the 2D because of the side quests anyway, so. This man's got Yangus obsession. He's lost it. Lost it. There's a place with some chests. I don't think I ever got. Where were they? Oh, Heliodor for sure. Hijacked Shangri-La. I have notes I wrote. The Insula Centralis, yeah, like I never figured out what the fuck was going on there. I think I missed something, but I scoped it so hard. I'll check it again. Yeah, with Dragon Quest IX, I just wanted to be done with the game. We skipped most of the side content, which I tend to not do because I get more into it the more shit I do, but it's just very annoying side content and kind of a half-assed story. The same old gameplay. I mean, it was more focused on the multiplayer, which I mean, you're not going to really play nowadays, but this one side stuff has been pretty cool. It definitely could be better, but it's been pretty enjoyable. We're getting pretty close to the end, I think, though. But I've heard the post-game is pretty beefy. Not the end of the game, but the end of probably the main story here. Sure, I wouldn't be surprised if we get to it today if I wanted. I'm doing a lot of side shit. Always has 3 pieces of treasure, and I don't know where they're at. I'm thinking I just like missed something. I could jump somewhere. I want to make sure we're getting the mini medals and all that. Although our mini medal rates obviously slowed down because not as many new areas. Oops. That's an enemy. There's an enemy. Yeah, having the turns be one at a time and knowing you could do something right then was pretty nice. You get really used to the old school way of playing it as you go through the series. It's not a big deal, but yeah. When they start changing it up here, that's to the fun quite a bit.
May heaven's winds propel thee hence.
Give him the kaswoosh. I think that's another thing about Dragon Quest is basic attacks honestly just don't do much. It means you spend a lot more time menuing in Dragon Quest to kill shit. But it does mean you're gonna have to actually think a touch harder. Cherry Blossom Petal. Trying to figure out what the fuck we're missing. I mean, you think you'd have to fly, but there's no flight. There's clearly something we're just missing somewhere.
Accept your fate.
But it might be something I have to do like post game. Oops. Thought I'd auto target him. Did not. The only time you hear the main character laugh in happiness when something dies. I just can't even see where these are. Two pieces of treasure somewhere, but I imagine I'd have to fly around a bit. Like, you can get out here, but like, not very far, then there's nothing else to do. Thing is, there's no monsters in the area that can fly, so unless once again the areas change. Could totally happen. Sorry about that. Ooh. Texting and gaming, dude. Forbidden. Let's go back to 2D land. Dragon Quest 2D land. Don Rodrigo. Yeah, going back to Persona, I plan on doing Persona 1 and 2. Hopefully in the next year. They've been something I want to do for a bit, but I've been going so hard on Dragon Quest and other JRPGs this year. Kind of pushing back the JRPG shortlist a bit. Also waiting for a patch for Persona 1 that restores the original music. I like the new soundtrack, but there's like a fourth or less of the tracks, and they're a very different tone to them. Yeah, and they changed the PSP version, I guess, to match up with P3, 4, and all that. It's got more of like a pop sound, but like, obviously it wasn't made for that. And then, yeah, just a lack of variety, so... I was like, I'd like to play the original, but the PSX version's supposed to have a lot of like localization fuckery. So like it's hard to get the best of both worlds. That's why there's like a patch that might already be out, I forget. The new one. There's a man at Chateau Felix and he's... Yeah. That's what it seemed like. Looks like I just need to run through the Ruby Path of Doom. I keep saying, like, there's something for me to do at the Chateau Felix, but... a man who needs help. Maybe I had to go, Oh, something's changed. Okay. Something I did change something. I think more effort went into the music for the 2D mode, because they're remaking like the music from the other games, than went into this the entire actual game, which is kind of sad. Very much looking forward to Dragon Quest 12. Curious where they're gonna go with the music. Because they got a bit more experimental with like Dragon Quest 9 and stuff, but they phoned it in sadly in 11. The only part I'd say was really phoned in. Yeah, exactly. They put more effort into remaking stuff from an old game, and then in the 3D, it's still half of it 3D, just like with every other Dragon Quest. And then the new shit is few and far between and not that standout. Like in the overworld right now, I'm using Dragon Quest 8 music. It's not even the fucking 11 music, because it's so unfitting for what's going on usually. It's really weird. Okay, so I'm starting to think you're an Angus fan. don't think this guy's doing much damage. Oh, is it because we talked to that one lady? And she said she was looking for her fucking saber cat? And this is probably him. Was I supposed to use an item? I mean, I just murdered it. Let somebody come down a great saber cat gone wild. Bianca. I'm not obsessed. I don't believe you. Dragon Quest 5. Bianca. Me ribbon. There you go, pal. This is a lovely ribbon, I must say. Thanks, pal. Some kind of code word. Yeah, the great saber cat whispered out a code word. Ding dong diddly 1 2 3 4 6 5 2 6. He even walked away. Chateau Felix at dusk. Sounds like an innocent reason. Um, 10% to birds, to beast family. This has a higher crit chance, though. Well, maybe that other one goes up later. Let's come back here at dusk. From dusk till dawn. Well, I don't think there'd be much else memorable in the other games. So maybe Kiefer's betrayal. Like how we just had a Kiefer arc in this game too, man. I had to go help him out in the mine. They had to rub it in, man. The only thing they put from 7 in here hardly. Oh, yeah, it's Jessica. Books capable of changing personality. Well, I've got the book for you right here, the Tomboy book. The Goddess book. Reefer, yeah. Drugs. Well, we fixed her daughter even if she turned into a bitch. The tomboy minds. Oh yeah, and in 2 hours we're gonna be watching Jeff Keighley's Bonanza, pre-Bonanza. Oh, in 80 minutes. So prepare your fucking assholes. We'll see what the nominations are for the Game Awards. And then I'll attempt to vote and talk about my picks from his picks, right? We'll have the proper stream discussion where we actually give it some real thought and aren't just laughing at like some kind of shoe-in fucking AAA big published fucking industry game. But I like to. It's fun to see what the fuck Jeff show, because people put a lot of like stock in the Game Awards. So it's fun to kind of play around with it. And sometimes they're good, sometimes they're horrible. I think they've been bad these last few years. They were bad back in the Spike TV days too. But there was like a period right when he turned this into like a legit event, where it was like halfway decent, but then it became like a show you just watch for advertisements or to see The Rock sit in his gym and recommend you energy drinks, I guess is the new thing. So we'll watch it for fun. We'll see if his website's gonna be working though. Every time after the live show, the website's usually broken. And I don't think they care about fixing it. They just figure, hey, everybody will get their chance. Yeah. It'll be me just bitching that they didn't put this in there and they only care, it's Deathloop. But it's fun still. Who knows, maybe there'll be some good shit in there this year, man. And I'm sure during the real Game Awards, they're not going to just go through 90% of the awards in the pre-show and then have a bunch of fucking Metallica concerts and The Rock advertisements. They wouldn't do that again, right? They care about pushing the industry forward, man, giving credit to all efforts in games. A Monster's Curse. What monster? The Goddess Whip. Personality test. Yes. Okay. Thanks, dude. Thanks, guy. Well, I don't know where this Tower of Horses is. Anybody remember the Tower for Horses? And the other Dragon Quest games? Like, I've played them all, but it's like, I don't remember. They're all so damn similar. We're looking to a certain pillar dedicated to the holiest of horses. Might not be able to do it yet. I don't know if it's in reality either. We also have another quest that's for going to a place, going to Wheelbrook, going to a place about chivalry and knightly know-how, which I don't know, dude. I feel like that could be like anything in Dragon Quest, man. There's all sorts of chivalry, knightly know-how locations. Doesn't look like a knightly place. Thing is, it could be in reality, but I've already checked a few places. Unless it's not in a castle. Thing is, it could be a place that they have not given to us yet. Anyways, we could make a quick save and then attempt to finish up the mines. The Ruby Path of Doom. It's Hendrik, yeah. Hendrik is the best of us. Devious. Devious, are you? Well, the sentences are coming out too slow. I was getting suspicious. I mean, the knightlyhood shit is Gallopolis, but I checked the whole castle and there's nothing there. I could check all the books and like the city. The thing is, it might be for an area that's in 2D. Just very, very vague. A place dedicated to like knighthood and shit. It's like, dude, I mean, every place is fucking got chivalry and knighthood and Dragon Quest. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that, man? Thing is, a lot of the times in the 2D areas, you can pick up the item you need before you need it. So as long as I've been checking books, it might just be replaced later. Should probably just go finish the Ruby Path of Doom real quick. I'm just gonna do that. At least we know we could. I mean, we might not be able to win, but we know that's like some kind of side progress for a few different places. It might unlock the location we need. Interesting, there's not a retro version of the main these songs right now. It's just the normal stuff. surprised they didn't do that. Oh well. I don't remember the exact. Like I thought they were all pretty much north, but there's one that was off, and I guess it's this one. The annoying one. I don't know if I fought these guys yet in the fromage phase. Who did he just put asleep? Probably Hendrik. I don't know. Somebody else. Some pretty serious XP though from those guys. Oh, this is the floor I forgot where to go. It's like 2 feet away. Of course. This dungeon's about as great as typical DQ9 fucking grotto, man. Excuse me, sir. The Doomsday Dragon. I could use Eric here, but he requires so much setup with so many status effects, and you can't see what your buffs are and what the enemy is like afflicted by, that I'm just gonna keep it clean and just play like a basic Aniki game here. Protecting it from physical attacks. I think that's just for a turn though. Big damage. I don't know if his Doomsday Gaze it was like a breath attack. I have no fucking idea. We're just throwing up another breath here. See, I don't even know how many buffs I got right now. I just have to like remember in my head. I don't remember the old games feeling that fucked about it. Maybe. I mean, I did generally have to just kind of like freeball the reminders, but there's a lot less buffing really going on. No, not really. I think you just get used to having a lot of information and making a lot more plays with like buffs and debuffs and stacking different ones in this game. Or in the old ones, you would kind of just adopt a style that maybe was more careful about it or would ignore certain buffs or something. This guy's fucking animation, man. I can just roll out of a fucking Flash game. It doesn't look like fucked, it just looks out of place. There wasn't a whole lot of movement from stuff like this walking around in the old one. Give me the fig. Oh, he was a slime. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, there's Jessica. No Yangus, though. Is there another boss? Oh god. My god. He's here. Actually, there's a miracle one on for now. I'm not gonna be attacking with him. I have to fight him? Or is he just here? The king of Metal King Slimes, dude. The Emperor of Metal King Slimes. Uh-oh. I don't think this is gonna go well for us. He's sick of being an XP source. Now, is he gonna be an actual metal? I'm going into this assuming he's not going to be a proper metal guy who I cannot do anything to. I'm not doing much. Thing is, I feel like I'm gonna get hit again here. I'll be dead. Let's see if Sylvando can get this out in time. So what do they like, break your gear or something, Outcast? That seems interesting for sure. I could defend here or decelerate him. Oh, he's fucking completely mesmerized, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, he's dead. His vengeance? Unsuccessful. Although he's killed many people apparently already. The King of Kings is dead. Yeah, she got Kazing. Thanks for the XP, nerd. Now he's just 3 king slimes. Yeah. Very good. Classic. Run away. I think they would resent the attention. This fucking guy, this is the most This is the biggest shit post quest. What the fuck? I figured they wanted to die. It's evolution, you see. We have a symbiotic relationship. We eliminate the chaff. And we gain strength. Hey, nice. Take some pics. I don't know if I've seen that one in action. Become Dinoman. I'm guessing there was some kind of map in Dragon Quest IX that was like all Metal King slimes or some shit. I mean, there was a bazillion different kinds, right? But I'm guessing there's like a particular one this one was like a joke about. Yeah, I just like the slimes a lot in these games. They're funny. I like the like little slime way they speak and shit. Although when they voice them it's a little off, but usually good in time. Finally. It's been like the entire game we've had this quest. I don't even think a benevolescence is good. I don't know what it is. I think I have some maybe, but... Dark forces abroad. I don't hear it. I don't want to hear it, little slime. Little slime dude. A pillar dedicated to the holiest of horses. Elevating chute. I don't know what that is. Wheelbrook. Chivalry Knightly Know-How. That could be anywhere, man. Seriously. I might as well look that one up, dude. Can literally check almost anywhere in the game for that. I've already checked a few areas. We could go back and talk to her and see if she has any more specific. Whew, I don't know what that'd be. Oh yeah, I was gonna get that attack on her. Oops. I mean, Pep Chance is good too. Turret. Turret's going out. $168 Shadowbring asterisks if I count all 4 DCs. And they don't all have a similar like respawn time, do they? Would there be that many you'd be thinking about after maintenance? So are you just going to be rapidly like hot swapping, or do you have like some kind of network you're going to use? Okay. So you're gonna probably park yourself in the other DCs? Just use the pre-calls to know about where the other ones are. Well, good luck, dude. Sounds like you'll be scrambling. It'll be fun though. Or at least a high octane for a while. How many of these are there? That doesn't even tell you the ones you're missing. I think they just pop up. Does it take that long to move between DCs? I haven't done DC travel yet. I don't know what kind of chats you can have between them. How long it takes. I gotcha. Oh, they do add these to the list. It's the drawing version. That's Naga. Well, I don't know about these, well, we don't have Wheelbrook unlocked, so that's fine. A certain pillar dedicated to the holiest of horses? I feel like I would remember that. If we'd seen it soon. This is the only one that's weird to me. A place of chivalry and knightly know-how. I mean, there's a place like that in 7. Or is it 6? There's 6, but one of those. 4, 5, 6, one of those. That's like the ultra knight place, but every place has like a bunch of knight shit, so. Alright. Anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and continue the story for now. The Fortress of Fear. Is this the Popo house, man? Welcome to Popo house.
So there really is an island
Halloween
in the sky,
castle, yeah.
just as Father Benedictus said.
Bring back
I wonder if he
Halloween,
was
dude.
right about there being
I already
something
miss it.
helpful here too. Is that a temple of some sort? Well, there must be some reason we were brought here. Shall we go and find out what it is?
No. Sparkly spot. Might be a little dude too. Keep your eyes peeled. Hey, it's a little dude. I'd eat a rainbow coconut. Oh, yeah, Pegasus Tower. Perfect. Think I get superpowers if I ate a rainbow coconut?
We can see you, you know. Come out from behind there.
Hey, motherfucker. What the hell are you?
What is it?
It is Popo, man.
Ah, it's you! I'm of the Watchers.
The Watchers? And what are they?
Of course. Ground dwellers, not snow. Not snow of us. We watch over
Yeah,
Erdrea.
kind of got like a booth thing going on.
Erdrea exists.
Well, what do you
La
know?
la 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 la.
And
The
what are you doing
Watchers.
skulking behind a pillar, Mr. Watcher?
This is home. Home of all of us.
He likes to
Once
watch.
were many islands. Many Watchers. But attack came. Lord of Shadows. All crashed. Only this island remains. Only me.
That's awful.
Mordigan got to you guys too, huh? Sounds like you've been through a lot. Sorry if I was out of line just now. How come you survived anyway? And why did this place get left alone?
Last of their
Light
kind.
burns within.
Sorry,
As
they're gonna go to
long since
the.
time began.
Like, where's Majin Buu in Dragon Ball these days? Doesn't he like hang out with Hercule or something?
Attack came. Was protected by
Maybe this guy can become a street performer as well.
This guiding light of yours sounds pretty special.
Oh,
Join
we're here
Salando
looking for a
circus.
special something to help us defeat the Lord of Shadows. Do you think the guiding light might be it?
Not know. Is not's weapon. Cannot defeat. Perhaps. Wish to help, but am only child. Know little of world yet.
Guess we'll just have to take a look for ourselves then, huh?
Yes. But what are we going to do about our poor little friend here?
Not worry. I'm fine. I'm Watcher. Story of Watcher's not over. You beat Lord of Shadows. Then World Tree returns. Cycle restored. Life and rebirth.
Stuff some with candy. I was wondering how that
It
worked
was
out.
such new life. My brothers, my sisters. All begins again. Please, Luminary, succeed.
Sounds like a good deal though.
Wait,
For Bill.
you know who he is?
Of course he watches. Did you not get it? He likes to fucking watch. Oh hey, these things. On the left, right, and the middle. I've written down 2 of them. I forgot to write down the
It's
last one.
beautiful. And so
Assuming these line up with those.
I feel purer just looking at it.
Be touch.
Wait, the mark.
Yeah, we're all watchers. A little bit. Now we're to the touchers.
Whoa! Did all that light just get squished down into that little thing?
The guiding light. Alright.
Oh, look. I sense something very special in them. I know this feeling. Yggdrasil. I think you should take a closer look, don't you? I've a feeling they have something rather important to show us.
No thanks. Twitch. Whoa. It's the guy. And the sage lady, Veronica. Or whatever. Veronica. There's some fusion
You
of
saw that too, right?
the 2 twins'
Yes.
names.
That man. The mark on his hand. Oh, you don't think...
Aye, I do. And I've a feeling you've the same instinct, laddie, eh? That was Erdwin, the luminary of legend. I never thought I'd see him with my own eyes.
So those were the original heroes? The ones who defeated the Dark One way back when? The more we know about them, the more chance we have of finding out how they beat him, right?
Ah, you're not wrong. Let's see what those other seedlings have to show us, shall we?
They probably just punched him really fucking hard, man. Like every other boss. It's in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. How did you beat him? Hey, I don't know. This ain't me. Unless it's gonna become me traveling to the past.
Size of that hammer? Was it just me, or did it seem?
I mean, I'll tell you how I killed the other 9. I punched him really fucking hard.
That much is certain. A forging hammer, if I am not mistaken. But what were they forging?
Yeah, it's in 35 minutes. It's when it turns on. I mean, it's not going to start till 11.
I think we all know where they were, at least, don't we?
I don't think there's a whole lot we could say ahead of time.
Makes things any clearer.
Maybe he'll have a little pre-entertainment for us. Well, I'm not surprised. The Sonic Frontiers thing is very divisive. Well, I think I've pissed off people saying I didn't like it. Something about it, man. Something about the Sonic Bros and all that. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm on the list. And, you know, most people who played it, but... yeah, there's definitely a defense force on it. I mean, I'm glad people are having fun with the game, for sure, but yeah. It's bizarre. It's outright not as, good as some people are gassing it up to be. Which is fine, I just think that if you settle for less, then you're gonna get less in the future from them. And I don't think a game having a step in the right direction is really a kudo.
I know that view. I'm sure of it.
Especially when games are $60 and you could pay $60 for a game like this and play it for 150 hours. it's got mostly quality the whole way through, so it's kind of like, I mean, time doesn't mean that much. I think it's kind of a useless thing. It's about quality of the time and shit, but it's just weird, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know on God of War. I might hate Ragnarok, we'll see. But I think it's fine to enjoy Sonic. I just think that, you know, overstating its quality when it has real issues, it's not going to end up improving Sonic at all. like even if it's maybe a step in the what direction people would want, the execution is so shoddy on like every front for me. That's just meaningless. And it's like your own personal fun matters more than anything, but it's like you want to like discuss stuff and talk about where we need to go in the medium and stuff. It's like I feel like you gotta take a little more fucking care, man. I mean, Jesus, promoting that game as some kind of like top dog. I would hate to see the industry go towards Sonic Frontiers the best game direction, dude. I mean, I think it'll die down. I think people just really want a Sonic game that's not horrible, and throwing open world on something is an easy way to appeal to people. We will see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much thoughts on Donkey. He kind of does the same thing in every video, but it's fun to watch. I just don't like, there's not much to really talk about there. But, I mean, well, I mean, there is, I suppose. I mean, the guy's popular enough that anything he says kind of gets legs, so. I mean, tell me, you're talking to me about this because of that video. Alright, so. There's something in the air because of the big YouTubers for sure. But yeah, we got 30 minutes left on the Game Awards thing, so we'll swap over around then.
So if I understand what we saw correctly, they found some ore and a hammer, then went up a mountain and forged a sword.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some kind of like just something in the air, man, with this Sonic game. It's bizarre. I've talked about it with people, and it just confuses me. It's not like it's a horrible game. It's like at best, like okay. Like if I want to be extremely generous, but like there's like a very serious need to have this be propped up as like this crazy thing, and it's just surprising. One of the most surprising between that and like Pokemon. But I think a lot of people know Pokemon's fucked, or it's like for some reason with this Sonic game, there's definitely two very separate parties, man. I don't know. The Sonic fanbase has always been pretty strong. Despite, I mean, if you can have Sonic can still have so many fans after releasing non-stop shit games for like decades. I mean, Generations was fine, Colors was supposed to be fine, Mania was fine despite not being Sonic Team. But other than that, it's a lot of crap. It's like, to still have fans there, yeah, there's got to be some kind of, strong feelings for sure. So maybe that's part of it. The Colors port was supposed to be a huge mess, but the original Colors is supposed to be pretty good. Outside of a few things, I haven't played it yet. I will. And the advanced games as well. But yeah, the new port is supposed to be horrible. I think they ported it in the Godot engine, and it's just like fuck. It just does not work for that. Shame, because I was gonna play that version, but I'm just gonna have to play the Wii version. Yeah, I don't know. Personally, I'm like I like Sonic. There's a lot of games I love to come back to, like Adventure and stuff, just to kind of chill. But I don't have like a big horse in the race. So when I play a game like Frontiers, I kind of just see it for what I think it is. And so when I see all of this like really strong strong opinions on it, it's very interesting. It's interesting for me because I need to think about that kind of thing, to kind of like phrase stuff how, or think about, maybe am I wrong? Did I miss something? Am I just phrasing what I say weird? Is there a perspective I'm missing on this game? Because so many people say it. But then I'll see people, like a donkey or something. I'm like, oh, it's just a lot of what I thought. The thing with a video like Donkeys, though, is, they're usually bad faith. Which is totally fine because they're just joke videos, but, it's just cherry-picked, glitches and shit, and, shit cropped in, different orders to be funny. His actual thoughts behind it you could probably resonate through all that, obviously. The Halo thing, and, just the overall negative thoughts on it, but, yeah. It's videos that are easy to pick apart if you're, a pro. You don't agree with them. Yeah, well, that's my thing, is it's easy to pick apart that kind of stuff, but the core ideas on it are fine. But of course, that's the first thing somebody's gonna do when they want to defend their game, right? They're gonna be like, oh, this whole thing's invalid because it's bad faith or some shit, right? Oh, it's just a fucking joke video, man. I think people who think Donkey's opinion is some kind of some kind of ultra serious critique, some kind of gamer law, are insane. It's the dude just makes joke videos, man. And he might have some thoughts, but he's clearly not, they're 5-minute videos. They're clearly not supposed to be these fucking big thought pieces, man. But because it's popular, people instill way too much importance in it, like the Game Awards. Because it's the Game Awards and they're very self-important about it. It's a big deal. It's the game of the year. The Game Awards said it. Who the fuck's the Game Award? Who cares? Did the Game Awards, did they play everything? Did they play most everything? Did they make an attempt? It's like, I don't know, man. Are they really reaching out there, or is it something that's more, you know, AAA focused, big money focused, popularity contest? And you gotta ask yourself those kinds of questions, and then whether it even matters, right? So the idea is cool. It's just the idea, though. Anybody could have that idea. It's about seeing it in action, and I don't think in action it was very strong. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have like a problem with Donkey or anything. I just, yeah, it's weird when people are like, I guess like news. Guy releases like a video. It's like, okay, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I watch them. I watched that one today for shits because it's just quick and I don't really like laugh or anything, but it's, yeah, you know, it's a cute way to phrase or, you know, frame some of these like joke issues that I had with it too. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It was like Pokemon Arceus, right? It was like, hey, the idea of open world Pokemon is cool. But what would make open world cool in both of those games is just not executed on. Right? The level of immersion, exploration, the way the Pokemon would thrive, how you interact with the world is just not done in Arceus. It's just open world. It's the same old shit in open world. And Sonic's a similar thing. I mean, there's just shit strewn randomly around the environments. You don't really use the environment to do much cool platforming. There's no like momentum or anything, you know, with the hills or the jumps, or the platforms aren't laid into the landscape or anything like that. It's not immersive, it doesn't look nice. It's like, it's one of those things, like, it's not, the open world part is just there, I feel like in a very superficial way. So it's like, when people say, yeah man, it's a step in the right direction, that's worth $60. Like, like, how about they did it right, you know? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't get that, man. I don't get why people are like, yeah, dude, you know, we got a tech demo that sucks for the most part, but I'm looking forward to the next one. That was worth $60. Like, is that where we're at? Is that the standards? Like, I'm fine giving props to ideas, and, you know, I think there's games, you know, even like Breath of the Wild, I was like, they can improve on a lot. And another Breath of the Wild, right? But I thought what you got with like Breath of the Wild or something was worth it. It was good. It was something unique. It was well thought out. But there's improvements to be had. Something like Sonic or like Pokemon Arceus, it's like they don't have something good in there really. It's just the idea in your mind that it could be good if you take the most bare principles of the game and make something good around it. It's like, that's the problem, is they don't do that. Like, you're not playing a demo, man. It's a $60 fucking game. Like, it's just weird, man. And I think it's weird that people get shitty at people who critique some of these games when they're just wanting, honestly, just like better, and it's totally fair, man. I mean, you compare some full price games to other ones, and yeah, you should be shitting your pants that you see something like Arceus getting released. It's bizarre, man. You should be like, what the fuck? This is the most fucking profitable franchise on Earth? You know, it's like, that's my thing. It's just like, I mean, there's having too many standards, but then there's having no standards too. At the end of the day, none of that really matters compared to your own fun. I think you should just do whatever the fuck you want. Who cares about, you know, all that shit? But I think there's a certain, you gotta be willing to invite some of that in once you start talking about stuff like that. Breath of the Hog ain't it? Some who locked. I should probably write down that we're doing the Game Awards. Yeah, well, we'll do it when I fucking turn it on. And I'll restart the stream in about 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I think people should watch more opinions and videos and comments on stuff they don't agree with. And try to understand why. But we live in the Hugbox age, baby. Pick your corner of the internet and hide. and then get pissed at everybody else.
Wait, of course. The Sword of Light.
Because even if you just like vehemently, is that the word? Disagree, it's like at least understanding the other side would help you argue something. Yeah, well, I'm gonna play it, and then we'll see. That's my other side. I play a game that I think might be fucked because I think it's unfair to talk about it otherwise. I mean, you could talk about something you haven't experienced, but I think you need to not put on any airs that you know more than you do, right? Like, I shouldn't care about somebody's opinion who hasn't played Sonic over somebody who has, right? It's fine in a little bit, but like if I wanted to hear about the whole game, like, who would you trust, right? It's one of those things. Not that you can't talk about something, it's just like, you know, can't talk with a whole lot of authority on it. I've literally never experienced it. That's why I don't like say that Genshin's like truly horrible, because like I don't fucking know. I mean, there's things I can see and relate to, like, you know, gacha and character designs and stuff, but you know, stuff like gameplay, it's like I won't touch conversations on that. You're disgusting, Silent.
They would not have gone into battle with the Dark One unarmed.
Yeah, I generally just want to try games for myself. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, I might sit here and critique and talk about pushing. You know, I want to, you know, I enjoy, you know, digging in and talking about it, and you know, how could we improve this? And maybe not as noble of a reason as that, but you know, but at the end of the day, it's like, who cares? Like, none of that really matters a whole lot in the grand scheme of things compared to your own enjoyment. I don't think people should take, like, you know, opinions here or opinions elsewhere and let that affect their own personal fun, their takes on shit. I think a lot of that's reserved more for, like, maybe people making games, people like me who are discussing them a lot, who find a lot of fun in that, or, you know, are throwing opinions out to the public and shit. Yeah, just want to try games, so I mentioned them, then I can just have an opinion on it. Yeah. Yeah. That's my thing, is I don't play anything I don't have interest in. And I try to, like, hedge. I try to control myself. I don't want to go into too much bias on certain games. Everybody does a bit. Nobody's perfect on that. Don't kid yourself. But sometimes it's warranted. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go into Pokemon with a bias, probably. But they've built up a pretty damn good reason to have a bias against it. Through trailers, through years and years of like uninnovative games, through lazy bullshit. I've played other games that Game Freak has made. I'm going to play another one before the new Pokemon. I think you have a little bit of a twinge of something in there, right? It's like people had a bunch of bias going into Cyberpunk because they thought that The Witcher 3 was the best thing ever, and then they got shat on something. But I think controlling it's good. I think if you go in with too much bias on something, it can color how you feel about something really hard. And that's, I think, kind of where I try to, like, separate from the critique shit or people's opinions. Wadoko. Story's cool, world's cool. It's unironically a better Breath of the Wild than Breath of the Wild. You know what I'm tired of?
Yes, that's the power we need. That's how we'll drive the darkness from the world.
Tired of people
But Mordegon took it, right?
having their big take
Are these
for
visions
any
trying
game
to
that
say
released
we need
after
to-
Breath of the Wild in an open world, that it's better than Breath of the Wild. I see it with Sonic. I see it with Elden Ring. I see it with everything. I don't care if it's even true or not. It's like this, this shining fucking, like, we have to rip down this game that's considered amazing. It has to be done. It doesn't even matter. I just have to say it. And I'm not just saying you, Silent. This is a very general thing. Because you might be right, I don't know. But it's like, I see it everywhere. The story, I don't know. I can't speak for it. I mean, the little I've seen, it look fucked. But I've not seen much. I believe you. I mean, I don't know if I believe you, actually. We'll see. I want to believe you. My bias is Breath of the Wild suck. How dare you accuse my Genshin opinions of bias? Sometimes, Jenny. The thing is, people get more biased with gachas because they put money, absurd amounts of time, and have like a light bit of like weird romance kind of attachment, because it's usually like ultra attractive for you characters. So it can create kind of like really colored biases that ignore a lot of like the rest of the things. Because I mean, most gachas are dog shit, right? But like there's something that still attracts people, and they view everything in a really positive way. Sometimes it could be hard to be like, yeah, this actually sucks, but I like this part. It's usually just like, well, nobody's gonna say that. They're gonna be like, well, it's all good. I couldn't be playing something bad, right? Like that's not okay to some people. So I think that's the thing with Genshin. I'm not saying that's what's going on here. I'm just saying the Genshin, like I feel like gachas kind of do that. Right? So that's why I want to play a Genshin. Because I've just seen gachas get like that kind of like colored bias from all those kinds of things. There's a lot more on the chopping block, I guess, for people. There's a lot more dedication in it and something like that. It's like when people get attached, like this tribalism for like consoles or something, because they put money into it, and that's where they put their chips, so they have to be right kind of thing. It's like then they'll just like ignore stuff or care where they shouldn't care, that kind of thing. You have to do these 3 side stories that you need to do in order to unlock the other side stories. In order to continue the story. Or had an event gated by a character story, the main characters. Those are just like a chain of like non-stop quests to do the main story in that. Yeah, I thought there was like large chunks of limited content, right, that are important to characters. Which I think's really weird.
That must be it. We need to make our own Sword of Light, just like the old heroes did. All right, we've got ourselves a plan. Not much of a plan, but we'll just have to fill in the gaps as we go. Let's start by paying a visit to the places we saw in those visions. I'm betting we'll find some more clues there.
That was one of the things that sucked about FGO, is you can't redo the old events, despite them having a shitload of story and flavor.
It looked like they found that ore and another.
I feel like you should still be able to do them, just not really get the shops. Maybe just like basic rewards. Because Grand Blue lets you do old events, right?
And that was Gallopolis in the vision where they had the hammer, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Fasto. Is I think it's the FOMO feel. Because if you could just do it whenever, it's like FF14. I could just take breaks and come back, right? We're in a gacha, they want you constantly. They want you jacked in. They want you seeing the banners. They want you always on it. That's more chances of you spending money. Or you just be more dedicated, and then you'd spend money, yeah. Or at least talking about it. They keep it in the, you know, discourse, right? Then people are gonna get into it. They are paying. The rare, you have to buy the old events? And you just get to play through them? What the fuck? Why don't they just put them out? I mean, at least they're doing it, I guess, right? But why would you have to buy them? Are they expensive? That's bizarre. Premium mats? What the? What, do they let you get like every reward from the event or something? Or is it just the stories? I would just want the stories and some basic rewards. Jesus, and they're only just starting in Japan, so it's years from now. pay up to play this old content. Now that'll fuel off FOMO as well, right? I want to do this in 5 years. I'll have to pay real money for it. I gotta do it now.
Oh, and I remember now. That mountain. It's the volcano near Hotto, isn't it? How could I forget?
Oh, it sounds like we're going on a wee world tour then. Hotto, Gallopolis, and wherever that other island happens to be.
It seems we're setting off on another adventure, Veronica. You'll be with us in spirit. I know it.
All right, let's go to work.
Isn't there another one of these? Oh, I hit them all already. My bad. You get the welfares and the story, and I think you need to pay extra QP to get the full ascension.
You find, Luminary? Thing you seek? All is intriguing.
Ooh. One sec.
Remember a tale from my grandfather. Guiding light helped ancient heroes. Helped in forging of sword. Sword to be
Yes.
darkness. You have seen
It
their
is.
quest. Floating island. Island of vision. This is called Battleground.
Battleground? Why would anyone go looking for ore on a battleground?
Mine was there. Mine of great ores. Great powers fought for ores. Great battle
Imagine
occurred.
Voodoo.
Great losses. Great
No, you can.
pain. Victors took all.
It'd be cool to get the bunny and
No
stuff.
more. No
But
more.
man, that sucks. You gotta pay for it. No way.
Tale of centuries ago. Perhaps tale
There's no
of
way it's not to fuel FOMO, man.
already.
Like, that's gotta be what it is.
Perhaps.
Because otherwise they would just give it out for free if it was like a technical thing that they finally got past. Like that they still make it, they go through the very, you know, they thought about it pretty hard to make it still very limited and you have to use premium mats. Like, absolutely. They're doing some bullshit.
Well, it can't hurt to go and have a look now.
FOMO is fear of missing
Come on,
out.
you lot.
Yeah, which goes hand in hand, yeah, with flavor of the month. It's talking, you want to be part of it. It's gonna leave soon. But yeah, FOMO is mostly, it's gonna be gone. You don't want to miss it, kind of feel. So, shit leaving Game Pass. I mean, that'll pressure me maybe into playing a game maybe I wouldn't play for years. Kind of a FOMO in a way. But it's a little less predatory than gotchas.
If you forget purpose, if you need clues,
Yeah, Clint.
come to me.
I agree.
Tales from
That's what
grandfather
it
may
is.
help.
Flavor of month of fear of missing out. FOMO.
Good luck.
Thanks, little baby. I'm back. Advice. Huh? Yeah, I already know where to go. There's a few others. Is it the same prices in the English version paying? Damn, man, that's fucked. The fuck? I guess we could go to Hotto. Or Gallopolis. Gallopolis. Yeah, weren't those like the first one? Some of the first ones? There's some earlier ones? Bunyan was farther in. Like, why those? Maybe because they think those are ones people are gonna want the most? I mean, Dante's he's not that popular. Maybe they want to do reruns with them or something, but they'll never do a Dante's rerun or some shit. I don't know. I need to take a piss. We're gonna do the quick stream reset. If you join late, you cannot ever get an Abu. Yeah, I don't know. The thing with FOMO is if you take a break from a game or quit for a while, it breaks that FOMO, and then you just don't care anymore. It's like the opposite effect. Like, oh, I've missed so much shit at this point, who cares? It's too late, you know, I don't want to get into it. I'll never catch up. But I think it keeps people addicted, like, further entrenched, but I think it makes really bad for, like, returning players to ever be a thing. Like, even in a game like FGO where you don't really need much of a team to do anything because you've just missed out on so much content, you're just like, eh, fuck it. Whatever. I'll never touch it again. That kind of thing, right? You even had a thought to do it. Avenger version was not the same. Oh yeah, it's not. Totally different. Okay folks. I'm gonna restart the stream. Let me change the title real quick. We're gonna watch Jeff Keighley's pre-Bonanza. Alright. Be right back. I have to refresh some shit. I honestly don't think we're gonna see Sonic anywhere in here except maybe like family friendly.